This is my flight test P-51. I've finally got everything working on it. Lots of crashes, but as you can see, it's very sturdy. I've had to repair a few things, a little hot glue, a lot of that expensive packing tape with the fabric mesh in it. That stuff is a lifesaver. I've painted this kind of like a red tail P-51. I'm sure it's not exactly to scale, but I like it. Looks nice. These stickers I just printed on standard sticker paper, put them on and taped over them so they won't rub off or fade. Where these skewers go, I've put in little grommets with some reinforced tape and hot glued them in. This should keep them from ripping. I've had the ones up front tear a little bit, and the one in the power pack has torn a little bit, so I reinforced it as well. I've got a SunnySky, what is this, 980 kV motor, and a 10x45 prop that I normally use on my hexacopter. It doesn't give as much thrust as I need, so I'm having to use 4-cell batteries, but that seems to work just fine. It's got plenty of punch. I'm using a CC 3D flight controller, and that's working great for me. I've got it now on the baby setting because when I tried it without a flight controller, it got away from me a few times, and that's why I've got some crashes. This doesn't fly anything like my trainers. So I'm guessing this is not a beginner plane. This probably shouldn't be your first. I've got a Walkera Devo 10-channel receiver and the Devo F12E transmitter. I might put FPV on this. I don't have any plans to yet, but that might be fun once I get a little better at flying. Landing gear, I'm using the replacement wheels I purchased for the Apprentice. They're big, I know, but they're fluffy, they're lightweight, and it allows me to take off and land from short grass. The tail is from a, I believe, a B-17 model. I've got a smaller one. I don't use the gear on it, I just belly land it. And I put a little shim in it, hot glued it in, and made this little wire out of coat hanger. And it's hot glued and taped down here. Seems to be working pretty well. It takes off straight. I've got a lot of carbon fiber reinforcements under here. You can see it kind of bulging a little bit. That's after a few crashes when it started getting a little bit flimsy. This carbon fiber tightened it right up, and I haven't had any issues since. This is with a 4-cell. At 3-cell, just doesn't have this punch I need with this 10x45 prop. I guess I need to get an airplane prop, but I've got so many of these hexacopter props. Well, if it bounces and nothing breaks, it's a good landing, right?